What's going on, everyone? So we are back here with some summons here for obviously Blue Gogeta and Super Vegito. Now these banners are actually probably pretty cracked. I'd probably say, would they be best banners of the year? Most likely, I'd say. I mean, obviously there's a few units here that are a bit, meh, but the rest of the units are pretty good. These summons are obviously pre-recorded. Just I've sped these up just because, to be honest, I got shafted pretty badly, I would say. But I'll let the video play out and I'll talk at the end, roughly how much I got. But I think, to be honest, this side of the anniversary is probably maybe the best one so far, to be honest. I mean, like, with the fusion mechanic, I did sort of, well, I've been speculating for a while now that it was going to happen. Mainly because in-game already, we already do have a few fusing units, right? But they're just cutscenes. So I think the first one that we ever got was, if I'm not mistaken, Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta fused to, obviously, Gogeta. I think that was the first one. So when I first saw that, I knew that eventually in-game we would have a fusing mechanic. It's just, a lot of people thought it was going to be a revive, right? But to me, that didn't really seem like as such of a cool thing to sort of bring. Because obviously revive, you have to let your unit die, right? Which obviously, to me, it would have sucked because, let's say for example, they made Goku and Vegeta very good, right? That they're so good you wouldn't even die, right? And you'd struggle to always see the fusion. So that's why I knew eventually we would get a mechanic where you can fuse mid-game or mid-battle. And obviously, yeah, this is a great time, obviously, to drop a new mechanic. And obviously it was a good idea to bring out Gogeta as well as Vegeta, because, I mean, we did sort of, I mean, I don't know, I knew we were going to get a Vegito, because the way they hinted were like Boo and all that. But Blue Gogeta was a bit of a surprise. I did not expect that in the least. But like I said, it does make sense because they both got the fuse mechanics, so it would make sense. I mean, obviously one's Patara, but it's still technically fusing, right? But I mean, yeah, I don't know how else they could have made this start of the anniversary any better, to be honest. Like, they pretty much covered everything that I wanted them to do. Units wise, very good. Zenkai was a good choice of Broly. I mean, they probably could have done. I was hoping we were going to get Broly and Gogeta. I think that would have been the perfect start. But I'm assuming they didn't want to do that because that's two Zenkais at the same time. But who knows, we could get Gogeta maybe in the second part of the anniversary. But at the same time, I honestly don't see them topping the second anniversary, like the second part of the anniversary, to be honest. I mean, like, what could they honestly bring? Like, yeah, they won't bring in another new mechanic, I highly doubt. And if so, I have no clue what it could be to sort of, meet this level of hype. Obviously, like I said, fusing is obviously one of the biggest things in Dragon Ball, right? There's, the hypest things. So I don't know how you could top that. So that's what I'm starting to think. Is it worth just using every bit of CC you got for one of these guys? I think Vegeta could be slightly better, but I want to use Gogeta a bit more to sort of, well, use them both out more, sort of test them out. So probably tomorrow, when this video drops, I'll probably start doing showcase videos again. I think that's probably what I want to get into. Especially because, I'm a pretty big Fusion, fan, so this is a good time to sort of try out these units and that. But, yeah. I don't know, I think Vegeta might be slightly better, now I think about it. But yeah, part 2, I honestly, I can't think of anything that's going to top this. But I don't know what else they could have done. I mean, we have got a new challenge battle, which obviously I talked about in one of my prediction videos. I've always, well, not always wanted, but I've wanted them to start off with. The celebration was a good challenge battle, and they've obviously delivered that. I am currently in the recording process of trying to get that video done. It is a little bit difficult, the challenge battle, because I'm doing the screen difficulty, right, for the video. And this is where I think probably arts boosting units is going to help out a lot. Obviously, with the challenge battle as well, I would probably say you do need at least either Blue Gogeta or Vegeta to help with this, because challenge battles are difficult, so you obviously need any bit of help as you can get. So obviously, arts boosting, like I've said in several times, is a huge help for these free-to-play events. But obviously as well, you need to get the new unit so you can help with the extra boost, because you'll have like extra attack stack on strike or extra defense, stuff like that. So it is really important to obviously get the new units, but if you don't, I just recommend just trying to get at least arts boosting a few units, right? That's why I've always recommended at least get one of each type to get like, your red, purple, green, all that. At least one type, that's a really good unit. And then when you do get these challenge battles, you can use the bonus units on it as well, but you can also have that one reserved sort of thing so you can get that extra damage done, because that's obviously your main thing you want to aim for with the challenge battles. But I mean, we also did get these free play tickets as well, which I should have mentioned. It is only a guaranteed sparking, so it's not guaranteed featured, so as why you can see there, I got shafted pretty badly. I don't think we will get any more tickets though, free play wise. We could if we hit top grossing, which I think probably is a possibility, I'd say. Mainly because, fusions are, a huge seller, right? So they're always going to be top grossing contenders, right? And if I'm not mistaken, there's not really any big anime games at the moment in Japan, or gacha games over in Japan at the moment that are, got an anniversary or anything like that, that I'm aware of, right? So there's a high chance for that. Obviously global wise as well, there's a high chance. There's not many games I can think of at the moment that are really popular. Dokkan's pretty quiet, so I don't see any sort of contender for that to happen. Dokkan to take over, so I think this is a good time for Legends to hit top grossing in a few countries. Yet again, I'll probably do an update maybe in about 2-3 days, maybe 2 days, and I'll look at all the countries, like what I've done before, right? To just give an update, but I do expect it to happen. Yet again, I don't know when it will, right? Because usually the big thing that you have to look at top grossing, right, is I've seen a lot of people compare it to Dokkan, JP Dokkan, because they might hit it within, like, let's say 2 hours, right, top grossing, and then an hour after that they'll give out rewards. Now, the reason why Legends is different is it's a global game, right? So obviously global and JP are shared, right? Everything gets shot at the same time, events, all that sort of stuff. So the reason why top grossing takes a little bit to, I guess, register is the right way to deter, or for the rewards to come out, is because, yes, JP might hit it within today, right? They might hit it today, but global takes a bit longer. They might go, okay, this country got it, yesterday, or this one got it over then, So that's why they take like at least, not a week, but just under a week to sort of go, okay, we hit top grossing in, I don't know, 12 countries, right? So let's give out 12,000 CC. I mean, that won't happen, but CC is usually probably about 2,000, maybe 1,000 to 2,000. I'd say it's pretty good. And plus we could get tickets as well. I guess technically we get tickets for both, if they want to be generous, but yet again, wait and see, right? But I think there is a few more events dropping out this weekly reset. So for me, be I think Wednesday. So I think a few more days, right? So obviously we've got the new free-to-play Android 18 coming out, which does look pretty good. To be honest, for a free-to-play unit, looks pretty solid. So they'll be dropping this week, the reset, and the Zenkai Rush Battle for Broly, which yet again, I'm probably going to do a YouTube short for that, I think. I think that's probably going to be a bit better, just to speed it up, because like I've said before, Rush Battles for Zenkais don't take long to do. It's just making sure you got your team set up right and all that sort of thing. So I think I'm going to start doing YouTube short versions of that, just to make it a bit easier. But it depends. If you guys want me to go back to normal videos for the Zenkai Rush, I'll probably start doing that instead. But they don't really get that popular anyway, to be honest, unless it's really, really difficult. But I don't think we've had a Zenkai Rush battle that difficult for a while. I can't think of the last one that, I can't think of the last one that a lot of people struggled in. I know there was one, and it was pretty difficult, but this was like at least 2 years ago or something. So other than that, it hasn't been too bad. Some of them have been a little bit annoying, I guess, but now with all the Zenkai buffs and all that we've got, it makes making free-to-play, well, not free-to-play, but making teams to take on these events a lot easier. So that's a good thing, right? But other than that, I don't think there's anything else event-wise coming up that's going to be pretty big. We got the raid at the moment, obviously very good for CC and that. Yeah, again, I'll probably do like a CC mini guide sort of thing for part 1. I think I'll do probably 3 parts this anniversary. So I'll do obviously the first part. I'll talk about the best way to get CC, and then second, all that sort of stuff. Probably the third part of the anniversary is going to be very big for CC, I have to say. Probably where you're going to get your most is going to be this first part, and probably the second. Because usually the first and second usually last the longest, and then like part 3 lasts about like 2 weeks, then it sort of goes away. Anniversary, but we'll see, right? It might be different this year. But I doubt it, right? They don't usually change a lot. So, but I think we're getting the end here of these summons. I think all up we used about, I want to say about 70k CC, which isn't too bad. I mean, I did have to get Vegeta with Pity, which was the main reason why I sped this video up, because I was a bit frustrated, I would say, because I think my last good anniversary, I'd say, for pulling a unit was MUI Goku, right? I got him 14 started within 40k CC, which doesn't, it may not seem super lucky, but 14 starting a unit in that amount of CC, in my eyes, is very lucky, considering I get shafted a lot. If you've watched my channel a fair bit, you know, I've had, I think probably the worst shaft I've ever had was LF Broly, which took me over 100k CC because we didn't have Pity back then. But yeah, that'll be it for today's video, guys. Yeah, if you guys, you know, obviously did summon, hopefully got really lucky and all that. And yeah, if you guys like this video and you want to see more, please like and subscribe for more. I'll see you all in the next one.